Hello guys, welcome to another iRacing tale, this time from mid-Ohio, where we are about to race 45 minutes around this very difficult track. It's really rare that you have to practice so much to get all the corners right as you do here on this circuit, but it's very nice and I really am starting to love it, although it's been one of my least favorite tracks for the past 2 years. And all of a sudden, I have a great setup which I made, and I did some alright times, I guess, starting in 4th position in the GT1 class as usual. And this is how it all unfolds. So even before we start, we have the position number 2 going off and another one just behind me. So yeah, as we cross the start-finish line on lap number 0, I'm already in 3rd position and we have some HPDs already. So it's a bit more intense than I wanted here in the beginning. Nonetheless, I stick to position number 2, and I really made a great setup here. It's stable and it's oversteery when I want it and understeery when I want it, and it really just suits me on this track so great, and it's really the first time ever. So this is actually the first race which I enjoy here at Mid-Ohio. So in 1st position it's Liam Draikonen. 2nd position is currently Liam Matthews. Myself in 3rd. And Gunnar Moore in position number 4. So already here on the first lap I'm starting to push to get up into that 2nd position, because I knew that once Liam up front would get some free air, he would basically just disappear. And I didn't want that to happen. Going a bit wide here. But so far so good. I can really tell you already now that this race is going to be exciting, because it's ups and downs all the way. Not just the track itself, but also my race in several points. So let's find the onboard here. We see Liam going just a bit too hot into the corner, and it's a kind of an off-track corner there, so he almost spun. And this turn number 1 here, I find it somehow to be very challenging. Don't really know why exactly. Maybe it's because there's this long apex all the way, because the apex itself is not very pointy or sharp. It's sort of a long sweeping quarter circle, and you basically just have to follow it all the way to the left and then track out at the end of that yellow stripe. So I'm still holding on here. I have a great spotter with me, Miguel, who said at this point that Lieven overhead was kind of unstable. His driving was insecure. So I just pushed, and maybe pushed a bit too hard in the beginning here. So I still have this HPD behind me and the two Corvettes in front of me. So I'm not really willing to give up my position too much because I want to keep my close distance to Liam up ahead. But yeah, the HPD just managed to get by me there. I did lose about a second or so, and here again I lose about half a second more because I think he's on a medium or high downforce, so he can't go very quick. So it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, yeah, it's multi-class racing. That's just how it is, and I know that in a lap or so, the guys up ahead will have company of this HPD. So. Again, going a bit wide, but it's not that much of a problem because then you can get a much straighter exit and get more acceleration. Created a gap of about 3-4 seconds down to Gunner. Damn, I really like this setup. You just feel it once it's there. I've been struggling with setups all my entire iRacing career, where as we go side by side here on Liam, I've been struggling so much to find that stable setup which was fast here. It wasn't a problem to find stable setups, but finding a setup that would be oversteery when I wanted. But yeah. And I got on the throttle just a bit too soon there, and I think I was still turning a bit. So let's just learn something here, because I haven't seen this before. So yeah, well, yeah, I just pushed my foot down on the throttle too soon, because there's this small hill or big bump, and once you go behind it, the rears start losing traction, and yeah, it just spun. Not that good, so I'm currently behind. Let's see who that is. Robert Laurie, and he was in the 5th position. Sorry, 4th, I think. Gunnar here up into 3rd, and then Liam and Leven. So down into 5th currently. And I'm starting to get a bit angry on myself, because I really didn't need to push it so hard here in the beginning. I was hoping to take advantage of the traffic coming by the HPDs and the Fords, so I could maybe gain an advantage on Liam and Leven. So now it's just full steam, because I need to get some points and I need to get some iRacing up going, so I really just need to get back in the game. So last lap was, yeah, the 29, but before that it was about 1 minute and 20 seconds. And here I just did the current fastest lap of a 1 minute 18 seconds and 9/10. So let's just fast forward. It just a little bit. There was a Ford GT going off track there. It was not because Robert overhit pushed him out or something. I think he got scared. I get a much better corner there than Robert, so I'm quickly up on his tail. Brake much later than him as well. Come on, TV cameras. So here I kind of dive bumped him. I could brake more than I did, but I wanted to see if he would yield for me and maybe to quickly go past him, but I wasn't really sure what he was going to do, so I backed out of it and let him have the corner. So I'm still in 5th position. I'm currently racing with number 4. At least I didn't lack of speed here. I did some rather quick laps once in a while, once I was in clean air. But yeah, here I go past him, and I think he yielded for me. He knew that I was going to be quicker than him. So I'm back up into 4th position. So let's see what happens. So far from 4th position up into 3rd, down into 5th, and now 4th position again. And I'm currently chasing Gunnar, which is in 3rd position, and I can just see him up ahead. And we're starting to get into the Ford GT traffic here. Normally I'm not as aggressive as I was here, but I kind of also like it because of course it's about being safe enough to make the pass without anyone being run over, but yeah, I stepped on the throttle just a little more and braked just a little later than I usually would in these interclass actions. So we got the HPD. I think it's the leader coming up here for the first time. Let's find out. Yes, the current leader. And do I give him room? Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, I brake where I normally brake, and his braking length is just way shorter than this. I am a bit excited, and the reason why I'm looking backwards is that in a little while we will have some interesting interclass action with the 2 HPDs coming behind there. Just going to see if there's something ahead. Not that much. So yeah, here's the fort is on the right side, so I think, oh yeah, he's going to stick that to that. He didn't see me. So alright, here we go. So I'm still chasing position number 3, and yeah. Oh, look at that. That was really a late move by that black and purple HBD, and I was kind of upset about that because he can surely wait till after the corner, and he would get a much better exit from that corner if he had just waited, and then he could have overtaken me. But yeah, I guess he wanted to overtake me during the corner. So for the rest of this season, I'm not going to like that guy. Or at least I'll be taking care that he that I will position myself in a way that he won't make those mistakes again. So it was a bit kind of risky situation, and I was kind of upset about it. Don't know really why, but yeah, I was pushing like hell, and once there's traffic which gets in your way, you are slightly more prone to be tense about it, and yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, I spin here again because I really wanted to quickly gain back the time I lost. So here I was stuck in the opposite direction of the track flow, and I think I lost about 12 seconds here. You can see about that 1 minute 32, and my quickest was 18.5. So that's if I'm not mistaken, I think that's 14 seconds I lost there. Not great, not great. My tires are cooked, and yeah, it's just awful. Everything is awful at this moment. And I'm really just thinking that there's no way I'm going to get back in the rhythm. I'm down into 7th position. I go off track here again. I lose out to a Ford GT, who can at least stay on the track. I'm way down in the mood, if you can say that. And I was kind of now just taking it slowly. My brain had to work out what I was going to do with the rest of this race, because there was about 25 minutes left or so still over halfway, and it took me some laps to get back into the rhythm and not being frustrated anymore by that HPD driver, and it usually don't take that much time for me. And luckily I had a great spotter, who kept talking to me how my times was compared to the guys in front, and I quickly realized that I was going about a second quicker than the guy ahead. So with about 20 laps left or so, that would take me about 5 laps to gain 1 position, and I was really just trying to gain as many positions as I could. But for this lap, this current lap, I was taking it kind of slow. Still surprised by myself that I could manage to drive like a real rookie in a corner where I haven't spun in the entire practice and quality sessions. Never spun there before, at least not this season. So, but I still gain time on the guys ahead. And that was the last thing which raised my mood and got me back into the race, actually. So both of my spins were because I got on the throttle too early. Thank you very much. So here's a HBD. Is he going to jump me? No, he doesn't. How about here? No, I'm still ahead. Not ahead anymore. Alright. Well, I'm kind of out of contention here. I'm down into 7th position. So, yeah, I couldn't stick to my normal racing line there. That wouldn't be fair. So, let's go forward. Because now I'm just starting to climb back. Getting settled into the racing groove again, if you can say that, and really just trying to get the times down. Currently lap 19.2, that's alright. And here is Corvette in position number 6. Sorry for that, I'm just trying to find this camera view here because it's nice. Oh, I didn't realize that before. The HBD spun right behind me. Fortunately, it was not into me. That would really just have ended my perfect day. So it's full attack mode, so I'm overtaking while braking. But remember, it was before the Ford GT turned in on the corner. I think I'm starting to drive his lines just a little bit because before I got on his tail, I was doing consistently faster lap times. But I was starting to replicate his lines, I think, which I'm not meant to do. I'm meant to do that. Just kiss the apex. So his last lap was 19.6, my lap was a 19.6, so yeah. Oops. So he's kind of starting to make a train here of the two Corvettes and the two HBDs behind. he's trying to block his way in the good manner, of course. And here it's obvious that the HPDs can outbrake us here, and I knew that. I was going to let him by, and then there was this second HPD, and I was not going to give that space up. So this is kind of exciting. We are side by side, and actually I outbrake the HPD. So now I'm in the lead of this pack and up into 6th position. That might have looked a bit harsh. I really turned in, and again I really turned in. I really wanted to signal to the other drivers that they can overtake me here on this front straight or on the first or second straight instead, not during these combinations of corners. So I'm tapping the brakes here, I think. Yeah, I am. To let him know that he can pass me. So last lap was a 26. So not that quick, but of course we had this free wide on the back straight. Oh, I'm starting to see that black and purple HPD behind me again. Not good. Anyway, I've experienced that last time he came by, and the second time he comes by, you just have to blindly trust him again, even though the trust in him is just completely gone. So you're trying to find a spot where he can overtake you safely and not take you out. Like, not here, because there was a Ford GT as well, and here again, but this time he was kind of a lot quicker, so that went more smoothly. Thank you. So trust kind of regained to him. So let's see where we stand. I would still be in 6th position, I think. This is number 5, Robert Laurie. That's a lap car. Just trying to figure out who's who. Oh yeah, okay, so Levin is number 1, Liam Matthews number 2, and actually Robert Laurie is number 3 because Gunnar Moore has crashed in one of the earlier laps. So I'm up into 4th position currently and tracking down number 3. So I'm back to where I started in 4th position, and I'm quickly gaining on Robert here. I sense that Robert is a very stable driver, and kudos to him, because at the moment I'm not very stable at all. I'm too aggressive like that. um, so I got by. So all of a sudden, from 6th position up into 3rd. Right? Yeah. Let's see about that. Oh, where is Lishman? I think Lishman is a lapped car, lapped Corvette. So I'm in 3rd position. And that is actually where I end as well in this race. The rest of this race we are on lap 26 out of I think it's 35. I get some clean air, so I get to do my quick laps. I build up a gap down to Robert. He's a very stable driver, so he's not letting me go like that. I set the fastest lap, my personal fastest lap of a 18.6. I go quick, but still kind of stable. I don't make any more mistakes and incidents. So I think the latter part of this race was really great. The drive up from 7th up to 3rd position. Oh man, that was great. And yeah, I end in 3rd position. And I gain 116 points, 22 iRacings, and 0.11 in safety rating. So I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this bumpy ride up and down. If you like this video and the others, please subscribe to me. Other than that, I'll see you around on the track or in here on the video. Bye!